Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another Gen 7 LPS unboxing. And guys, the first unboxing was pretty mediocre. It was like, I think 9 pets total. But today, we got 13 more pets and I have some big news for you guys. Of course, some people got to the ones that I didn't have already, but I got every single one that they had that I did not have myself, and I left behind a couple that I do have already, which I guess I kind of feel selfish for that. I think this is a breakthrough because I found these pets at Walmart. I don't know if anyone said anything about finding pets at Walmart yet. I haven't really been checking up on this sort of thing. And this video will probably be out a couple weeks after I actually got these pets. So I'm probably pretty outdated for this fact, but I got them yesterday. And guys, this is huge. Having LPS at Walmart is huge for us because first of all, it's a really big, well, company. And I think Walmarts are a little bit more accessible than maybe a Target or a GameStop. And I think the biggest, most interesting part of this is I found a whole set, not just the blind boxes, an entire LPS set, which I know isn't that crazy since some people did their pre-orders, but finding this in stores is huge for us, guys. This is actually happening. So naturally, since I'm not going to be able to film this whole thing in one go, I think I'm just going to start with the biggest box. Here's the box, guys. It's a little dusty because I've been just leaving her in my room for a couple hours, but guys, this is so cool to see. Like, I feel like it's been forever since I've seen a box like this, and the tubes were like really nostalgic as well, but really just seeing this is just amazing. In my last unboxing, you remember that I actually got an iguana and a lioness, so now we have two of the same molds so we can compare, which I guess they would probably be the same quality and everything. Also a monkey, which I have yet to have a mold of. I'm not really sure if I have a Gen 2 version, but I'll have to check. I don't really think I do though. So seeing some old accessories from Gen 2, which is, I love to see that. The bone, the banana. I think there might be another accessory here actually. It's secured by this little piece of tape, which means minimal damage, and I can keep the box if I want. Obviously, once I start actually buying these normally and more frequently, I probably won't be keeping the boxes as much, but just as much as I can, honestly. But also, we do have some plastic here, which was expected. But I think this plastic is like a little less, it's still plastic, but it feels more flimsy. I don't really know if that really affects anything, but it's definitely less sturdy than what I remember from LPS plastic. The actual pets, I'll take them out in a second, but I also wanted to show the little card and stuff. They're all the way in the back. If I didn't check that, I probably would have missed it. What I didn't notice or like point out is they have art on the top of the box that matches the pets that are inside, which this is probably something that's happened in the past, but I think it's a really cool detail to include. The pets themselves, let's take them out. I have this little hut looking thing or an entrance door or whatever you interpret it as. This would be good for like doors, I guess, in series, but I don't know, it's cute. Another one of these, which is pretty similar, but this time it kind of looks more like a concession stand, which can also be very, very helpful. I have this bamboo bench, which goes with the stands, and I think this is so cute. I think this is already a G2 accessory. I can't remember exactly. I think I've seen it before, but I've never had one, so it's nice to own now. Smaller accessories. We have this little fish, which is kind of oddly sparkly. I don't really know what's happening with that, but it's cute. I might have seen this mold before. I'm not entirely sure. The fact that it's sparkly is really funny. And we have this bone, which I haven't owned any of these before. I won't focus. But it's really cute. This was pretty easy to get out actually, so pretty happy about that. I was kind of expecting these accessories to be really hard to take out because they're so little and plastic is kind of fighting back with me sometimes, especially with the 3-packs, but it wasn't too bad. And for the final accessory, we have this banana. There's no actual like other color, which I think it would be nice to have a different shade of yellow for the banana itself, and then the peel would just be the same yellow it is now. I think there are accessories that are like that, but this one is not. I do have some other bananas. Don't know where they're at. They're probably somewhere in my accessories container. For the pets themselves. We have this leopard. I took her out first because she was, well, front and center. And this is officially my second LPS of this mold. I've never had this mold before, so it's cool to have her. I don't have anything to really compare her to besides the blind box version, which I will get right. This is so cute to have them next to each other now. I will say, just by at least a little tiny bit, this one does feel like it might be a little bit more squishy, which I think that's the main talking point when it comes to change in quality of these pets. But I still, to this day, do not mind it. And they also have very similar eyes. I think they might almost be identical, actually. They're both very cute, though, and I'm really glad to have this one because I think this one just, oh my god, I saw this one on the checklist and it caught my eye and I did not think I was going to be able to get it anytime soon, but just seeing this set, it got me really excited. So now we have this girl. She is so cute. I love her. And they both have the little LPS logo in the same spot, so love to see continued consistency because I know the LPS logo likes to move around, especially on the same molds for some reason. This further proves my theory that LPS that come in their own sets rather than the blind boxes will have a lot more detail, because this one, there's obviously love and care put into this one. And she reminds me a lot of the short hairs that are actually leopards, and that just makes me so much more excited to get those leopard short hairs one day, hopefully. She's very adorable. I love the white accents and I love the color of her eyes. I really like this pet. I think this might be my favorite in the pack, actually. Oh, we got this iguana, guys. This color is so funky, bro. I don't think we've ever had an iguana in this color, well, in this mold at least. He is so cool looking. I love him, bro. And then all the like lightning bolts and the little details on his legs. This is such a nice design. I really like him. I think I like this one better than the other iguana that I got. No hates to that one, but honestly, like, he is so cute. He really is. And a comparison between these two. Obviously, there's not gonna be much of a difference besides their color and their paint. But one thing I will say that I like more on this one is the different colored spines and the different color stripes on the tail. I think that would be nice on this one, but also this one already has a lot going on. So maybe it was a better choice to go with a solid color for the spines instead of multicolor like this one. But I do love this mold a lot, and having two of them now is kind of crazy because I never thought I would even really get this one anytime soon. So finding them at Walmart is actually like a crazy find, and guys, this is getting serious. This is getting real. This cyan sort of color is so nice on this mold. I'm glad we get to see something like this because it's so confusing for my eyes to see, honestly, because we never have had an iguana that's kind of just like, well, blue and cyan like this. All of them have just been green in the past. By far the hardest one to get out of the package, the monkey. And just feeling this one, I can tell that I don't own another one of these. I think this is a triplet of the monkey to just kind of confirm my suspicions from the past or the last unboxing. This one is 100%. It has a white peg 100%, which it's fine. It is fine. I think this is falling closer to the last wave of Generation 2 LPS where they mostly had white pegs, and I think that again has to do with it being more sturdy. I have this mold in particular. I do have some similar size monkeys, and again, the plastic on these is definitely a lot different, but it is okay. This one does have a little bit of squish, and I think that's just fine. But the one thing that I did notice, I hope this isn't something that I did or has anything to do with the way it was packaged, but there is a little bit of chip paint and it kind of looks like it's kind of damaged the plastic. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but that's kind of disappointing. I think that's all right though. I feel like it might have scratched against the plastic when I was trying to get it out, and I was thinking about that. The tail is like really fragile. It's like really easy to bend. I'm barely putting any pressure there, and then these ones, they also kind of bend a bit. So these are definitely easy to break, to say the least, but that's just something that's been a thing since Generation 2. I'm lucky to have these monkeys without broken tails, but this one in particular seems to have a much more thin tail, which I'm pretty sure it's like the original mold as well. You just have to be very careful with them. Here's the card that came with it, which once again is very, very pretty. The coin, this one is like magenta, which is so cute and it's so pretty. Once again, not gonna show the codes, but if you guys want me to play the Roblox game, let me know in the comments because I've literally not even played Roblox in general in my life, so I think it would be interesting to try out the servers. So here's everything we got in this lot. I think they are so cute, and guys, I was freaking out when I realized that these were in Walmart shelves. I kind of just went to check to see if they might have anything because I was curious and I saw they have them in stock on the website. I wasn't sure if that was just for like online ordering or anything like that, but they actually had them in so many blind boxes. So we're just gonna get right into those blind boxes now because you guys, I kind of cut you guys kind of short, honestly, with the first unboxing. 3 blind boxes, really? That is so lame. Here's number 1 out of literally 10 of these. Guys, oh my god, whoa, okay. Definitely, bro is like actually huge. I've heard people say this, but this bull is Wow, he is huge. His head is giant. Like, this is my hand next to his head. He is huge. His bobble is very good too. But now that I'm seeing it in real life, yeah, it does look like there's some sort of spray over from the gradient on his face, but his bobble is very, very good. Wow, okay. It's almost kind of a loose feeling, honestly. Like, I just let go of his head and it kind of just goes up and kind of tilts around. Guys, this is my first bull ever. I know that the heads are a little bit bigger compared to the old G2 LPS, so maybe his head wasn't this big on the original bull, but like, guys, this is really interesting. I've never had a bull before. I know a lot of people don't really like this design because it's so simple, but again, this is a blind box pet, so they're not gonna be that crazy. And the fact that I pulled the bull first, like, I knew which ones I was getting. I will say that, but I didn't know which one I would be opening first, and I got the bull first, which is so nice. I think something that I don't like is the shininess of the gradient. I think most gradients look better when they're matte, especially with some of the older LPS. Even my mascot, actually, that is like actually super old, so it doesn't really look like there's a gradient now. As you can see, the paint on her gradient on her feet is not really that shiny compared to like his face. He kind of looks like he's wet or like sweating, so I don't know if I really like that, but obviously Basic Fun is still taking their time, so we gotta give them a chance. So these both have lightning bolts. I still don't know what that means. I gotta check the list, I guess. Here's his card, and it says the sportiest. That's what it is, which I guess makes sense for a bull. Card is so silly because he just looks like he was just cut out and put in some PNG grass image. It's so silly. Also, it says 2023 Hasbro, so I don't know how much say Hasbro has in these pets, but their name is literally like everywhere on these LPS, even though they don't entirely own Littlest Pet Shop anymore. Again, I'm pretty sure that's just because they're reusing the Hasbro molds. It does make me think Hasbro still does work with Basic Fun a lot because the axolotl still says Hasbro on the bottom. So I think Basic Fun is just releasing these pets and Hasbro is still helping design them. There's the bull, guys. Oh my gosh. I think he could look a little bit, had accent on his hooves. Coin this time is still yellow, but seeing the magenta one was so surprising. I don't know why it was. Okay, number 2. Each time I open one of these, I start to break it a little more and I feel bad, but I'm just trying to get through this, guys. Not looking at the card, this one looks a little bit smaller. I think I see some blue tints, I'm not sure. Oh, I was wrong. Definitely not blue, but we got the anteater. Guys, I had one other anteater. I don't know what happened to it, but I had the one with the sparkles on it. I'll put it on the screen. Now I have another one, so I don't have to worry about that. Something that I'm noticing immediately. Oh, never mind. That's just a little piece of stray plastic. I was hoping that wasn't any blemish, but this one is so cute. This anteater's hair is just, it's so silly. But a pink anteater, I don't even know if we had one of these before. It's really cute. I love the little like cutie mark looking stars on the flank. This is just, it's adorable. And bro like is having like this hand gesture thing. Can this thing like hold the banana maybe? Guys, this is so silly. Okay, well, oh, it did not stay. This is a very cute anteater. Looking face on looks so, yeah, I love this one. Let's look at the card. Sassiest pet, and I haven't been really pointing that out, sadly. I do like the idea that they're putting this symbol on the LPS itself, but I also kind of liked it more when they did with the eyes. I think this LPS would look really cute with star eyes, actually. I don't even know if there is an anteater with star eyes, but I think bringing that back would be a really good idea. They've done it on the main mascot of LPS, the panda with the hearts, but I feel like doing it with the other pets would be nice. That might happen in the future. These pamphlets are like piling up, guys. I don't even know what to do with them. I'm gonna have to like give them away or something, but I don't know who to give them to. It's this one. My battery's dying, so let's get to this. Really small. Feeling it's probably cheating. Wait, no, I know what it is. Okay, I can't really guess anymore because I know what's in here. Bamboo, this is the second one I've gotten actually. So let's get to the actual pet now. Guys, okay, this is actually, I lied. This is the second panda that has heart eyes. The other one also has heart eyes, the main mascot. But a lot of people have been talking about how the panda has an entirely different body mold compared to the other one, which it does say 2023. So it does look a little bit bigger. I have the same mold of this one. Well, same mold. My other pandas, and yes, it is literally so different. First of all, the head does look like it's going down a little bit more, which that might just have to do with the peg and stuff. But also, they're literally in a different position. That's something something I didn't even realize somehow. I don't know how I didn't realize that. Or this one's kind of holding its foot while this one just has its hand on the ground. I think a lot of people actually didn't notice this, but probably is pretty well known by now. For her, from what I can see, I'm pretty sure she's just a total recolor of the LPS main mascot, the panda with the black spots instead of purple, which I think that is really cute actually. She looks really cute with purple, and I really like the hearts right here. I think that's one of the accents that a lot of people like the most. But seeing this one with heart eyes is so nice because I haven't really gotten a G7 with different shaped eyes, so seeing that is really cool. And the like iris is a really strange shape. I think we have gotten sort of wavy iris shapes before, but I haven't seen one this like defined. Look at the bamboo, even though I already have one of these. Here's the card, which is so silly. It's like a bamboo bed looking thing. This is the friendliest. The background just being realistic with the LPS just there is so funny to me. I don't know why. The background of the card, the gradient going on here is so pretty. I love that. To package number 4. Right, I am seeing a little bit of yellow. I'm not totally sure what this is actually. Oh, guys. I was so excited for this one. She is so precious. Look at her. Oh, this is actually my only LPS in this mold once again. So I think the blind boxes have been seriously helping and aid my LPS mold collection and the diversity of it. This is probably one of my favorite ones in the first wave of the blind boxes. There is another LPS in this mold. I believe it's a corgi that I think it looks a little bit more put together than this one. The eyes are kind of, you know, looking in different directions, which a lot of people don't like, but I still think she's a very cute pet. And honestly, I can see this LPS going both ways when it comes to gender. I've seen a couple people use it for both genders. Here is the other pet of this mold that I'm talking about. I'll probably put a picture on screen since it's kind of hard to see, but I do think this one looks a little bit more lively than the other corgi, but I still really like her. I like her colors. Using it was a very good choice. And then crown. I've never had one of these crowns. I think it was a G2 accessory, but it is huge, literally. But yeah, this is supposed to be like the queen's corgi. I'm pretty sure everyone has said this, but oh yeah, it doesn't really stay on her head. I think the plastic just needs a chance to be stretched, but it's kind of falling down. And the card is literally another reference to it being the queen's corgi. It is so cute. Look at that. Number 5. Somehow we're halfway through this, guys. I don't know how that happened. I'm not seeing some reds. I don't remember which one this would be though. Very small LPS. Okay. Whoa, okay. I've seen a couple videos of this pet, and right off the bat, I'm noticing that this one actually has the paint job on the nose. Few other people's don't, which is kind of weird, but this LPS it definitely has it has a color scheme. But in real life, this pet is so small. Like I thought this would be like the size of the other bird that I got in the last unboxing. For some reason, I just never picked up on the scale. I just touched it, and this, like, no one has talked about how small this pet is. Though I do believe there is other molds of this pet, so some people might already know how small this one is. I did not expect that. There's also like a little scuff on her face. That's not coming off. That's a little disappointing. Definitely a unique mold. I've never like seen this one besides this pet, but I'm pretty sure there's at least one other one. I'll have to look it up. Here's her card. I really like how they put the little surfboard and sticking up in the sand like that. I think that's a really cute detail. Not my favorite pet from the wave. I think the flesh colored feet was a little bit of a weird decision in the like neon yellow, but you know, we're just gonna see where Basic Fun is going with this. Number 6. Last night on live stream, actually, someone pointed out to me that the second wave of blind boxes is already being released soon. I don't know when or if that's even true, but the fact that that's even happening already is kind of crazy to me. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, it's not as big as I thought. Oh! Okay, we got a pelican. This one I remember people saying this one has specifically pretty grainy eyes. I can't really see it, honestly. I mean, it's there, but it's not that significant. There's this bone accessory, which I don't see that often. Look through my collection a bit, and surprisingly, this is my only pelican. I thought I would have more, but apparently I don't. I do really like this one, though. I like the purples, and I like the design on the feathers at the top, and I really like how they made the wings two-toned. I think that was a really nice detail, and I think this is probably one of the more detailed ones in the pack. I think people would probably be pretty satisfied with this one if they had it themselves. Obviously, it does not stand. A lot like these do not stand very well, but I guess do birds really need to stand? They usually fly. This card, which I think honestly might be one of my favorite ones just because of the scenery in the background. I think it does look like you just kind of slapped in there again, but still I like the background. It's very pretty. Especially down to the last 4 pets, you guys. I'm still missing a couple blind boxes though, so there might be a part 3 to this G7 little thing going on. And I also got some LPS off of Amazon. I think I already mentioned that though. But I do have one surprise for you guys at the very end of this video, so keep watching. Here's the next one. I kind of lost count on which one we're on, but this should be number 6. Oh, I already see some yellow. Okay. Oh, I know which one this is. Alright, we got the centipede, which I'm just now realizing this is a centipede, and I used to think it was a caterpillar. I don't know why, but the bobble on this one is so good. That's really nice to see. Like, this one has a really good bobble. This might be the best bobble that I've gotten, actually, which is surprising because I feel like this LPS wouldn't have the best bobble. This drink that almost matches his color. I've never had one of these cups, so it's really nice to have one of these. They're so cute, so I'm glad I got one. Really a very unique mold compared to anything that I've ever seen in my collection myself, so it's kind of weird to have an LPS like this. Seeing it in person now, it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I really like the star on his face. It's really cute. Hard, and it's so beautiful. The flowers and the butterfly, which there's LPS butterflies, so that's kind of weird in this universe, but you know, it's a very cute card, and I like the colors again. I think the gradient is a really nice touch for these. Guys, I've been literally opening these like for a week. I missed a few days of trying to open them, so I started on, I think, over the weekend, and it's now Friday afternoon, so I don't even remember which ones I'm missing except one of them, and the one I'm thinking of is definitely not this one. This is way too small to be that one. Let's see. Oh! Alright, so we got the LPS mascot, panda number 2. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, I can do a comparison now. Here's the 2 pandas next to each other. They are literally identical besides the purple. But they also have the exact same accessory, which honestly, it's a little bit lazy on Basic Fun's end because this is the 3rd time I've gotten this accessory. Like, they really want us to have some bamboo for some reason. Other than that, they have the same eye color and everything. Eyes look exactly the same. It's really just a recolor. It's not like they've never done something like this before. Like, sort of with the tabby cat, short hair cat, you know what I'm talking about. This is very cute though, to have the literal mascot of Littlest Pet Shop. A weird thing about this one, I don't know if this was on purpose or if this was an error, but I got 2 of the card. I've never really heard anyone else point this out. I don't know if this was an error or this is supposed to happen, but we got 2 of the same card for the same pet. I don't really know what that's all about, but it's okay. They're very cute cards though. Gradient really reminds me of watermelon, and I really like that. So our final 2, guys. I don't know which one to pick. Okay, I'm gonna just do this one. This one feels a little heavy. I don't really remember which one this could be, but we'll see. I am honestly kind of forgetting what I got. Oh yeah, this one's pretty big. I actually can't really tell which one this is. I think it might be the poodle, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Oh, I was so convinced for like a good second that this was the poodle for whatever reason. I don't know why I really thought this was gonna be the poodle. Well, I guess we know what we're getting next, but here's the bunny. A lot of people don't like this bunny. They think the eyes are messed up. There's not enough white in the eyes, and the ears are kind of weird. I think some people have said the ears are flimsy. Yeah, they kind of are, but I think the original bunny had kind of flimsy ears, just not as much. I do kind of like the design though. I think this design is okay. I've heard a lot of people talking about how the scarf just kind of goes over the bunny's like front paws. It's kind of strange, honestly, but I've never had a bunny in this mold, so I think it is cool to have one. But yeah, people really don't like this one. This is one that I've seen a lot of people say they don't like entirely. But I do like the accessory. I think that'll be very useful for videos. And I also do like the snowflakes or the flowers on the side of her face. It's really cute. I think if they added some white to the ears, it would look a lot better. I've heard LPS Honey did that, added some white to the inside of the ears. and maybe make this fluff white instead, because I feel like there's just a little too much blue. As an accent, it would look a little bit more natural and a little better, but also we have like a literal centipede over there that's green and with a star on its face, so I can't even talk about realism. But yeah, this is just one I've seen getting a lot of hate, and I don't really understand it, but most people that I've talked to don't really like this one. Her card, she's a chilliest. It's pretty obvious with this one. She's in like a snowback. It looks like this tree that's like covered in ice, which is very cute. Okay, I actually chose like one of my favorite ones for the last. Let's get it, guys. Oh my gosh, I already know what this one is. It's super light. It doesn't even feel like it, but maybe, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Guys, let's see. I already know what it is, but I'm excited still. There she is, guys. Oh my gosh, let me get the accessories. And this hairbrush, okay, she is so cute. She looks so much different than my other poodle that I have in this mold. Other poodle with this mold, I think this one is just such an upgrade. She is so much cuter. The purple and the magentas are so nice. I really like how this one looks. I think this one might just have a little bit too much pink. It's almost the exact same color of pink, but it's just all over the pet, which makes it look a little bit crazy. But one thing I will say, I do smell a little bit from this pet. I don't really know why. Yeah, I do smell something. But other than that, they're pretty much identical, and this one is so cute. And I don't know why, but this one just made me want to get some of the paw up poodles. Those ones are super cute. I've never had one, so I might get one of those just because this one made me want to get one. One of the pets I was super excited for. I don't really know why I was, but she is really cute. It does seem like she has a better bobble, but that might just be because she has this scarf bow. I don't really know what it is, but I've never been able to get it off. There probably is a way to take it off, but I've never had any luck with it. Looking at both of these poodles, honestly, just makes me realize how little I use them. I need to use my poodles more. They're so cute. They really are. Like this one, I feel like she would be so cute to dress up. Brush is gonna come in such good handy. I said that about a lot of these accessories, but this is one that I probably will be using quite a bit. Here's her card. This is my first time looking at it, and honestly, this might be one of my favorite cards now, just because like this table and chair set in the background, you can barely see it on camera, but it's purple just like her, and I think that's just such a nice touch. It looks so cute. I said this in the first unboxing, but really getting G7 LPS and just seeing LPS in stores, just all of this nostalgia that I'm feeling, it's so overwhelming, and it's just, man, it just makes me feel like there's gonna be such a bright future for the LPS community just because of all of this. And I feel like a lot of people are taking it for granted, honestly. Like, I've seen a lot of people critique the way Basic Fun makes LPS, but really Hasbro made some mistakes as well. Since Basic Fun is just so new with this and they're just now releasing everything, we need to give them some time. Other than that, I have never been happier. Oh, I did say I have a surprise for you guys at the end of this video, and I was really not expecting to keep this part in the video or like have it in the video in the first place, because I did not think it was gonna come on time. Guys, I got another collie. It's definitely not my favorite collie, but I really cannot turn down a collie under any circumstances, and this one was very, very cheap. And I guess this one does go for cheap in general. Still, I wanted to include it in this video because I didn't really want to make a video just on her. Honestly, this is a collie that I didn't really like at one point, but seeing her in the outfit that they posted on the like listing, it just really made me want to buy her. So now we have her, and I think I'm gonna be able to warm up on her, especially having her in real life. Not a G7, but it is a pre-owned G2 LPS, which we love. So cringe the fact that I cut it, but it literally would not come off no matter how hard I pulled. Alright, there she is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, we got an extra, I think. Gosh, guys. This is so cute. Look at the button. This would have been so good for my video games edit. Collie, guys, and I see another Starbucks drink. Bro, why am I stocking up on Starbucks drinks now? We also have another one of these bags, which, you know, from the last video, I'm collecting them, so very helpful. Let's start with the extra, actually, because I was not expecting. Alright, there's the remote controller. This is so cute. Oh my god. I was really not expecting this. Like, I didn't think there's gonna be an extra. I guess you guys got a bonus and I did too. You guys, I have some stuff to say. Literally in perfect condition right now. Oh my god, I saw this as soon as I opened it, but I didn't even say anything about it. There's like a rainbow cake, and then the accessories, they are so cute, and they're all like the same color as their eyes. That's so perfect. I love it. This bow is gonna come in such good handy. I need to get more of these. It is with her accessories and everything. There's a little black spot on her face. And honestly, I think this little remote control is just so fitting for this pet. I feel like I would catch her playing Xbox or something. But oh my gosh, guys, this collie is pretty underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't like this collie just because she has sticker eyes, which I am not really the biggest fan of sticker eyes either. But just looking at her, honestly, it's not even that bad. Like, having him in person now, I feel like I could make some pretty good character out of this LPS. Colors are also very unique, which is, I feel like I've never seen this on another LPS or like another collie. So having colors like this is really cool. Honestly, I think a lot of collies have kind of unique colors compared to any other LPS, especially like the multicolored collie. I'll put it on screen. I have one of my own actually. Yeah, just looking at her, she's in such good condition and her bobble is very good, which honestly, I don't think people would damage this one as much. I mean, maybe they make customs out of this pet, but I don't know. I feel like this is a pet that not a lot of people like as much, so they they don't damage her as much because I don't know. I feel like people tend to damage LPS that they like the most, which is a little strange to me. Yeah, she is so cute. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys hate on her for no reason at all. I swear. I mean, I don't really see people hating on her, but she just based on eBay, like she's really cheap on eBay. I guess not a lot of people like her. I haven't seen any fakes of her, so that's also kind of a sign that people don't like her as much. It's just kind of weird that she doesn't have eye indents, and I think her eyes are kind of far apart. So yeah, there's just a lot of little things that I can see why people would not like this pet. But it's a collie, guys. I cannot turn down the opportunity of getting a collie. I would like to get them all, but you know, that would be a very hefty price, and you already know how many hefty prices I've spent on these pets. So I had just decided to get something a little bit cheaper for once. Alright everyone, here's everything that we got excluding the cards and the tokens, just because I don't want to have to sift through all the ones that I got between this video and that video. But guys, I am so excited about these pets. Really, I really can't even explain how excited I am. I think I really explained it in my last video better, honestly. But guys, this is so crazy. This is a total of 14 pets, I believe. If that's wrong, then I'll put it on screen and I'm wrong. But if you have not watched the first unboxing where I unboxed a few other pets that are pretty interesting, then click the link in the card or at the end of this video or in the description, any of those. Yeah, and having the bonus collie was just a really nice. I enjoyed this video. And it's Miata. I hope you guys will tune in for another one. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!